Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about good credit card habits. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Pay attention to what you're spending weekly. When you aren't paying in cash, it's common to just swipe your card and not feel the cost of the purchase you just made. This makes it really easy for high credit card balances to sneak up on you. You don't ever want to open up a credit card bill and be surprised. Find a way to keep track of your spending. You can jot down credit card purchases in an old-fashioned notebook or use your credit card issuer's app to keep up on your spending. You often can sign up for text or email alerts when you make purchases with your card, which can act as a friendly reminder of what you're spending. At the end of every week, check in on how much you spent so you know if you need to adjust your budget accordingly. Whatever method you choose, awareness is the key takeaway here. 2. Stay below 30% of your credit limit weekly. An added bonus of paying attention to how much you're spending each week with your credit card is that you can keep an eye on how much of your available credit you're currently using. Your credit score will benefit from you using less than 30% of your available credit limit between all of your revolving credit products, ACA credit cards, personal lines of credit, and home equity lines of credit. Let's say you have 2 different credit cards and each comes with a $5,000 credit limit. That means you have $10,000 of available credit, and you'll need to use less than $3,000 30% to keep your credit score healthy. Each week when you review your credit card spending, keep an eye out on just how much credit you're using. If you're creeping closer to 30% and it's only the first week of the month, you'll want to pay your credit card bill now so you have more room to spend throughout the month without passing that 30% credit utilization rate. 3. Pay balances in full or at least on time monthly. In an ideal world, you'll pay off your credit card bill in full once a month or more often if you're up for it. If you can't pay off your balance in full, it's still important to pay your minimum balance on time each month. When you miss a bill or make a late payment, you risk running into late fees, interest payments, and a damaged credit score. You can avoid hurting your credit score by making a minimum payment. The healthier your credit score is, the better interest rates you'll qualify for in the future when you need to borrow money, like a home or auto loan. Making sure you never miss your monthly payment now can save you a lot of money on interest payments in the future. If you're forgetful, you can sign up for automatic payments to ensure you never miss a payment. Just make sure you have enough money in your bank account to pay the bill. This is another time that weekly spending check-ins come in handy. 4. Monitor your accounts monthly. One really important credit habit to make a part of your monthly routine is to closely review your credit card statements. Mistakes and fraud happen, and you want to be aware if there is a billing error or fraudulent charge on your credit card statement. Again, spending notifications can really come in handy here, but at the very least, you want to confirm your monthly statement is accurate every single month. The sooner you catch a mistake, the easier it will be to resolve. 5. Bounce back from mistakes daily. This habit is something you need to work on not just every month or week, but also every single day. We're all human, and we all make mistakes, and how we learn and grow from those mistakes is what really matters. If you have credit card debt to pay off, missed a payment, or made a purchase you regret, it's okay to feel bad about those mistakes. That being said, you can't let those mistakes weigh you down. It's a much better use of energy to focus on how you can bounce back from them. Instead of wallowing in feelings of regret, sit down and make a plan to remedy your mistakes. What steps can you take to pay off your credit card debt completely? What system do you need in place to make sure you don't miss another monthly payment? What emotional triggers are causing you to overspend, and how can you avoid them? Just because you made a credit mistake doesn't mean you can't recover from it and move on to become a responsible credit card user. You've got this. 6. Know what potential fees you face. To avoid running into credit card trouble, awareness is key, especially when it comes to potential fees you may need to pay. The following fees are ones you should be aware of for each credit card you have. Annual fee. Taking out a card with no annual fee is the best way to avoid this recurring charge. Although cards that charge fees typically come with great perks, you need to decide if those perks outweigh the cost of the annual fee. Balance transfer fee. If you want to transfer debt onto a balance transfer card, the credit card issuer may charge you a fee in the form of a percentage of the amount you transferred. Usually, balance transfer fees are $5 to $10 or 3% to 5% of your transferred balance. Cash advance fee. Some credit cards allow you to take out a cash advance, but they generally charge you a fee represented by a percentage of the amount you borrowed to do this. Foreign transaction fee. If you want to make a purchase with your credit card while traveling internationally, confirm whether or not your credit card charges foreign transaction fees, typically 3% of the purchase, every time you make a purchase. If you travel internationally a lot, having a credit card that has no foreign transaction fees can save you a lot of money. Late payment fee. One very good reason to make it a habit to pay your credit card bill on time each month is to avoid late payment fees. Legally, these fees can't exceed $40, but they can really add up if you miss your payments repeatedly. 7. Plan for residual interest. Residual interest, also known as trailing interest, is a particularly sneaky form of interest that a lot of credit card users aren't aware of. If you're carrying a credit card balance, residual interest is charged in the time period between when the credit card issuer sends out your statement to when it receives your payment. To avoid residual interest, it's best to pay off your card in full each month. If you are currently carrying a balance but are able to pay it off, don't wait for that statement to come in the mail. Check your balance and pay it online. Your credit card issuer will include any real-time information about your leftover balance and any accruing interest on your online account. You can also call your credit card issuer and ask not just what your current balance is, but what your payoff balance is. That way you can make a payment that covers your balance and any residual interest. If you can afford to, overpay to make sure that all residual interest is paid off by the time the issuer receives your payment. Your credit card issuer will refund you any amount you overpaid. Again, the best way to avoid residual interest is to avoid ever carrying a balance. Shane Jeller, financial advisor and personal finance expert at Help Me Build Credit, advises others to stop using any credit cards that have a balance on them. 8. Leverage your card benefits. In addition to the flashier perks of credit card usage, including rewards, points, and benefits like airport lounge access, pre-sale and early access to key cultural and entertainment events and opportunities, there are other, lesser discussed and sometimes unrealized benefits that can help protect you and your finances. Many credit cards offer fraud monitoring and protection, so you can ensure your card and identity are not stolen, an act that has the potential to wreak havoc on your credit and even your identity documents. Even lesser known, but valuable, many credit cards also offer other perks such as price protection, extended warranties, and additional travel benefits like rental car insurance, travel protection, roadside assistance, and more. Knowing what's available to you with your credit card benefits can help safeguard your financial health and save you dollars and cents on items you might normally pay for out of pocket. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.